needs to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
Thank you, Todd.
Facing Joe Frazier, who won gold at the '64 Olympic Games. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Can you imagine if he knocks out Joe Frazier? How is Frazier still standing?
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he could have finished this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
And there's an uppercut. A big uppercut. And his knees buckled that time. All offense, all the time. Those counter punches have to hurt. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
They exchange punches. This fighter has that swarmer's mentality, taking away an opponent's reach, getting on the inside, and just banging and banging and banging.
Swarmers, you can go back in boxing history. When you've seen the best of the best swarmers going.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. It's down goes Joe Frazier. I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
That's lights out right there.
How big of a factor that knockdown's going to be, we just saw.
To make or break a fight.
Make mistakes and you're switching off immediate to switch back on. Get focused and get
Here we go, it's round 2. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
Hook catching air. Nice counter. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. And this with that jab. Keep an eye on this slugger. As you know, he's willing to take 3 to give 1. That's his game plan, and it's worked out pretty well for him so far.
You've got to be very wary. If you're in with a slugger, they will fight all night for fun. They'll stay in your face. They are naturally tough and strong and aggressive.
Misses with the jab. The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? Well done with that counter shot. Do you believe? And the Bronze Bomber goes down. One punch did the trick. Let's see it again in slow motion.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You still want to fight?
Talk about Wilder in that last round. What a huge momentum swing
Calm
that.
yourself down. Calm yourself down.
Let's get it started in round 3. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Perfect counter lands. And he scores with the counter. He did catch him. He caught him clean. Clean as a whistle. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? You'd like to see more jabs. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. He blocks the uppercut. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
This can be so frustrating when you're in such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete
That was
dominance.
a terrible round, that is.
On to the 4th we go. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Punch, counter punch. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Swing and a miss with that hook. Is Frazier in trouble? Never count out smoking Joe Frazier.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Deontay Wilder rocked right now. He's in some serious trouble. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
Not caught sleeping on the job. What you do, you step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Jab does not score. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. advantage after that last round.
Right, let's go out there. Get your boxing back together. Listen.
And there's the bell for round 5. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
The straight right just misses. Throws the jab, it doesn't score. That counter punch on him clean. Perfect counter shot. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Wanted to land the left hook, but was not successful. The straight right just misses. That counter shot lands. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty
Get out
obvious who
there, switch on. Get this boxing back together.
There's the bell for round 6. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
One punch could end this fight for either of these two heavyweights.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. That jab misses. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
It's so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
There's a counter shot. As we burn through these rounds, this aggressive fighter continues to come forward, seemingly with endless energy, Johnny.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
And Deontay Wilder just got clipped. They've avoided catastrophe there.
Now you've got to wake up, you've got to get up.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Wilder in that last round.
Come on,
Stamina
switch on.
is always
Switch
an
on.
issue
He was
in a pride.
close to this fight, and now
And there's the bell for round 7. How much do they have left in the tank after that last round?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Swing and a miss with that jab. It's all offense all the time. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
A real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're gonna get knocked out. Stamina is off the charts. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talking about Wilder in that last
Switched
round.
off. What you doing? I need you to go.
And there's the bell for round 8. They let it all hang out in the last round. What do they got left?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, slept right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
It's the one who draws first blood talk. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Watch the left uppercut. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Hold that thought! Frazier covering up. He's got nowhere to go. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
A shot from the gods took him out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Listen to me. Are you okay?
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Gotta look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make them.
Total domination with 10 seconds to go. No surprises.